All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to Deeper Understanding, where I'm your host. I'm your sole proprietor. And yes, today I am your Dr. Jones. We are live. How y'all doing? How you be? I hope everybody's doing well. Come on in this house. I know it's been a while. It's been a while since I last gave y'all ass a show. It's been a while. It's been a while. But I'm happy to be here. Oh, my God. I'm glad to be in the service yet one more time. How am I looking? How am I sounding? I hope everything is good. We got a lot of things to talk about today. A whole lot of things. That's why it's called In My Mind today. Because I got a lot of things on my mind. And I'm sorry, it just gotta come out. It just plumb gotta come out. I can't hold it no more. So if you got a weak stomach, you got sensitive ears, go on. You ain't no need you sticking around and being insulted and offended and all those things, because I plan on doing that tonight. Yes, indeed. But I'm glad for those that are coming, those that are here. We thank you for coming. We thank you for joining. Shout out again to the Morrises. They had a beautiful, beautiful ceremony last weekend. I'm very grateful and very blessed to be part of that. It's a beautiful thing when people join in holy matrimony. That's right. I hope I get there one day. Well, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started today. For those that are coming, they'll come. And if not, you can watch the replay. But I got a lot of things in my mind that I need to talk about. Yes. And the first thing I want to start with, that I'm sure some of y'all are gonna say, Ty, you out of character. You wrong for that. First thing I want to start off is fuck them kids. That's right. That's right. Let's start right there. Fuck these kids. Now, let me say this. Let me preface this. I'm not talking about school-age children. I ain't talking about the little babies. I'm not talking about grade school kids. I'm not talking about junior high. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about these grown-ass kids. They got all this mouth. They got all this sass. They got all of these opinions. They got all these thoughts and foolishness going on in their mind. Fuck these kids. That's right. See, a lot of us in my age bracket got kids that are grown or on the cusp of being grown, or hell, some of them just acting plumb grown. And to that, I say, fuck these kids. These kids are different. These kids is on some new things. They're doing a new thing out here. And we as the parents, we got to do a new thing. That's right. That's right. We got to do some drastic measures. Because, see, these children, these grown-ass, punk-ass kids, see, they've declared war upon us. That's right. That's right. They've declared plum war against their parents. Parents say no. They gonna do it anyway and tell you how wrong you was. My God in heaven. Sitting up here, popping out all these babies you out here doing. And see, I don't know what's going through their minds because they act like we didn't bring their ass into the world. They act like we ain't got no kind of sense when it comes to children and child rearing. And I'd be wanting to say, motherfucker, how you think you got here? Fuck these kids. They out here popping. You out here, you coochie hot, your little meat hot. Y'all out here fucking left and right. You making these babies. You don't want the babies talking about, I gotta have a life. No, you don't, motherfucker. See, we know a little bit about this. Try to take it from me. See, y'all need to have y'all little aliens watching this show. I wish mine was watching this show. We know something about raising children. We know something about sacrifice and being a parent. Most of us been in the game for decades. And here your monkey ass ain't had a baby for a whole year yet, and you think you got it figured out? Fuck you. Oh, sorry ass parents, y'all trash. And see, people need to start telling these kids this. We need to start telling them that. Quit trying to cover up, quit trying to patty cake, quit trying to appease them, quit trying to make them feel better about their bad decisions. See, sometimes you should be shamed. My granny used to tell me all the time, if you shame about something you're doing, that means you ain't got no business doing it. I wish I had a witness in here. You today out here fucking like there's no tomorrow, fucking raw, nutting in each other, nutting on each other, and then you turn around and say, I need a life, I gotta have a life. Your pussy's wide open, and then you want to run and get another boyfriend? That just madness. How the hell you 18? How the hell you got 3 kids at 18? Why are you still in your mama's house and you pumping out all these babies? See, you can look at the kids a lot, but you also got to look at that tree that fruit fell from. How can a mother let her no good ass son live in her house with his baby mama and now her soon to be 3rd grandchild? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And I get it. I'm a grandparent. I understand. You fall in love with the grandbabies. You don't want the grandbabies to do without. You know your goddamn child ain't shit. You know they don't know nothing. So you're trying to help them as much as possible, but then you get to a point where you're hurting them. I'm not saying let your grandbabies suffer. No. The grandbaby is innocent. They didn't ask to be here. They didn't ask for dumbass parents. But sometimes your helping becomes a hindrance. Oh, come on, somebody. And I'm talking to myself now. I'm preaching to me. Sometimes you can help so much that you hurting your child. And you put them in a position where there's no way back. There's nothing. They don't even recognize how to be a parent anymore. They just look at the baby as a toy and something they can get some likes and some views and some clicks and shit off of. They don't give a fuck about these kids. Why are we kidding ourselves? Fuck these kids. See, my mom used to say, you don't want to listen to me, they got a place for you. And grown folks got their own. That's what she used to say. Grown folks take care of themselves. I wish I had a witness, just one in here. Grown folks take care of themselves. And just because You 18, 19, that don't make you grown. My grandmama used to say that just means you of age, boy. Hell, you can be 17 and be grown. If you out here doing grown folk stuff, you putting yourself in a grown person position, you grown. And you gonna suffer, excuse me, grown folks consequences. Come on, somebody. Fuck these kids. See, I know I ain't gonna name no names. I ain't gonna point their situations out. But see, I know some parents on here that's dealing with grown ass kids that don't know how to act. They disrespectful. And they still in your house. You gotta look at these little ugly motherfuckers. They might not be physical ugly, but on the insides, they just filthy. They little dirt goblins. They demonic. They evil. I don't know where the hell we've gone wrong with this generation. But these motherfuckers is crazy. Just haul off and just say whatever the hell they want to say. And then they do it in that little pussified way. And see, when I had to take my stand against my dad, at least I was man enough to stand in front of him. Hell, it wasn't no internet, wasn't no phone. Hell, I had to stand in front of him as a man and took whatever consequences there may be. But these kids nowadays, they want to text. They want to inbox you. They want to send subliminal message. I got all that shit. They want to post shit on Facebook. They want to post shit on the Instagram that's directed towards you, but they ain't got enough nuts and titties to put your name on it. Just punks, cowards, weak. I shudder to think when I think about what the future may hold. My Lord, my God. When all of us is old and we getting ready to go into the nursing home or we getting ready to take our rest, can you imagine what these little motherfuckers gonna be like? They don't got no respect for nobody. They are totally disrespectful. They don't care about being coached. They don't care about being taught. And see, that's the problem too. See, many of us been knowing that these motherfuckers ain't no good. And we just ship them off to school and pray that the teacher or hell, the resource officer, somebody arrest their monk ass and put us out of our misery. But no, thanks to No Child Left Behind, they just keep on passing these dumb motherfuckers right on through. Fuck these kids. We as parents, we've got to take a lot of responsibility for these ragged ass kids. We do. We got to take a lot of that. We got to take the brunt of that. And also, we've got to start changing the way we think, and we got to change our profile, our style, and how we gonna operate from here on out. Because we can't keep letting the children run over us, talk to us in a kind of way, do whatever the hell they want to do. Yeah, we've got to change. We got to start making the change starts with us. We can't keep looking for everybody and all the powers they may be to come in and save us from our own kids. We got to start doing something about it. And that starts with putting their ass out. You grown, you want to put yourself in a grown person position, then guess what? You on your own. Fuck them. They'll figure it out. Like my mama used to say, you don't want to listen? They got a place for them. They don't want to listen, mama. They don't want to listen, daddy. Ain't no need you sitting up there stressing yourself out and losing sleep and growing gray hair. Put their asses out. Good God on me. Anyway, fuck them kids. Let's move on. I wish I had some sisters come on up in here for this next conversation because it's just in my mind. Let's talk about the brick lady. Can we talk about the brick lady? For those that may not know, there was a lady been on the YouTube streets, been in these social media streets, where a brother asked her for her number. She declined. And he hit upside the head with a brick. Now that's funny and not funny at the same time. I'm gonna be fair. That's funny, but it ain't funny. You know, you just because you get told no don't mean you get to just swing and hit a motherfucker upside the head with a brick. You could have caused some brain damage. You could have killed her. But I find it interesting that here's a woman who's been in the social media streets talking down on men, saying that men ain't shit, men ain't providers, women got to provide, women got to take care of women. I think she's a lesbian or whatever. And she was dogging and knocking men. But then when she got hit in the side of the head with that brick, first thing come out of her mouth, none of these men will protect me. Black men ain't shit. They just watched him while he bashed up my face. What did I do to deserve this? I'm not saying she deserved a brick upside the head. But sometimes you reap what you sow. That's right. You out here putting out all this hate towards men. You putting all this hate towards black men in particular, and then you turn around and you get your head bashed in, and the first person you want to help you is a black man. See how life turns around. Look how God just fixes things in the midst. The very person that you wanted to step on, that you've been cussing out, that you've been downtrodden, is the same motherfucker that you wanted some help from. Good God Almighty. They had a witness. The brother said, everybody know she been down here bashing men, slapping white men in the face, being disrespectful, talking about that's her reparations. And then when one of them done hauled off and bust her side of the head, now she crying for protection. And it brings up a question to me. Sisters, and this ain't just about black women. Let me get that, let me clear that up too. This is for all women, any woman that's watching this. Do you think men should protect women under all circumstances? That's a real question out here. That is a real question. Should all men, all women be protected at all costs? No matter what she says, no matter what she does, no matter how bad of a position she puts herself in, should a man intervene? Not under all circumstances. Hey, Sister Morris, see, brothers need to know this, and sisters need to know this too. See, that woman been clowning men for years. And then as soon as things went ugly, she wanted the same men that she was destroying to save her. And see, my thing is, I see this all the time downtown. I see men snatching their women up because they out there doing too much. They snatch their women up because they showing too much. She gets drunk. She's embarrassing. When should a man? See, I don't think a man should intervene if it's a husband and a wife. That what y'all think? Sister Morris, what you think? If I see a husband and a wife having a domestic dispute, I'm not saving her. See, I've seen some situations where some brothers tried to intervene and it didn't come out right. He trying to be a capious. He trying to put that cape on. He trying to save. And then brother man sent them goons Joe Bob had his hillbilly boys with him, and they bust him upside the head for meddling. Mind your business because she more like that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Mind your own business sometimes. Because see, you been done beat up her man. He done slapped shit out of her. And then you beat the hell out of him. She gonna turn around and press charges on you. And then go see about him in the hospital. And now you done caught an aggravated assault charge for a bitch you don't even know. And so I had to talk about this because I hear this all the time. Black women need to be protected. We need protected. Why the black man won't protect us? And I've seen tons of videos this week where women was coming forth and saying, you know, now they feel like they got to give a man their number because if they don't, it can turn bad. You can get a brick upside your damn head. And I don't really know the answer to that. I think that's something that we should be discussing amongst our family because, you know, I don't want, you know, any of my girls to go out and they feel like their life is in danger or that they might get a brick upside their head if they tell the wrong person no. I don't think no woman, no man, no woman should be obligated to give somebody their number because they fear for their safety. But then I also had to come out and say this too. If you know that you're not in a safe position and you're in a safer environment, don't take your ass out there. Y'all know these motherfuckers is crazy. I just told y'all these damn kids is crazy. You know these men is crazy. And especially if you one of them sisters that can't handle your liquor and you know you're going to be doing a little bit too much, you might need to rethink this thing because motherfuckers is going upside your head now. Shit, it ain't my fault. I don't condone it. But I see it a lot. I see a lot of dudes try to put on their capias. Them capias, what's what we call them now. When they put on them capes and they want to save the woman and want to protect, you putting yourself, brother, you better think twice about that. I'm not saying you let a woman get beat to her brains fall out of her head, but I'm saying you better think twice before you decide to put that capias on because it could be your freedom. Hell, it could be your life. I'm just saying, what y'all think about that? What y'all think about Brick Woman, Brick Squad? I shouldn't be laughing at that, but I'm sorry. Just seeing that chunk of meat on the side of her head. After seeing her slap people and twerk in their face. See, you sisters, I keep trying to tell y'all, and this ain't just for black women. It's a different kind of man out here now. See, all them days of men being gentlemen and chivalry and respect and all of that, baby, them days is over with. Y'all wanted some savages, y'all want some beasts. That's what's out here now. And see, you got to be careful when you go out here. And I hear people say that you can't tell a woman what to wear. That's that controlling shit. But I'm not telling you what to wear. I'm telling you, you're going into a lion's den and your meat is out. What do you blame a lion for going in his domain and you're dangling meat in front of him? Come on. So you sometimes just take a little logic, a little common sense. I know a lot of these girls won't be fast. You won't be city girls. You won't be hot-tailed. But see, you better be careful. Because see, you tell the wrong. And see, another thing, quit taking drinks from all these motherfuckers. See, I get that a lot too down there. See, y'all go down there, you done got $5 in your purse, and you feel like you pretty, you got your titties out, your ass is out, and you up here. I've had girls tell me straight up, baby, I'm just here to get some free drinks. I'm going to let you play with it. Ooh, baby, you put me in a bad position. Because I've been that brother that spent that money on them drinks. He want to return on his investment. So you're down there being fast, you're being hightail, you're getting all these free drinks. Motherfuckers gonna look for your ass. And when they catch you, what did I ever do? Come on. What y'all think? Come on now. What y'all think? Yeah, fuck these kids and fuck brick women. Don't be out here disrespecting men and then you want them to save you and protect you. Protect me. I need to be protected. Oh, black women are the least protected. Stop that shit. Stop it. If you ain't protected, quit taking your ass out there in the danger zone. Now, let's move on. Let's move on. We got two more topics I want to talk about. And the last one's going to take a little while, so I want to kind of get through this. Brothers, I want to introduce you to a concept that me and Brother Damon have established. And let me say this too. I met a young man last weekend who's been watching my show, and that young brother thanked me for the information and for the knowledge that he's received from watching the show. He informed me that he's no longer a Zaquavion, that he has graduated. And I just want to tell that young man, if he's watching, brother, thank you. You don't know what that means to me when I hear a young man or even some young women come along and say, you know what, that show helped me. That was inspiring. That was powerful. That was a good show. I really appreciate that. I know it sounds cliche, but trust me, it goes a long way to know that your work and what I put into this show ain't going in vain. So I thank you, my brother. Keep watching the show. Keep sharing it. Keep spreading this word around, because we are the ones that are going to have to turn it around. It's the men. I'm sorry, ladies. This ain't nothing against you, but the men have got to turn our community around. Which leads me to my next point. 7-Up and a Five Below. A 7-Up and a Five Below, and no, I'm not talking about no cold drink. I'm talking about women. Shout out to the honorable late great Kevin Samuels, who gave us the 1 to 10 ranking scale. And ladies, whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, yes, men rank you on a scale from 1 to 10 every time they see you. It's not that It's not that we don't appreciate more about you, but you got to understand, men fall in love with their eyes, what we see. We got to see the aesthetic of you. That's the first thing that catches our eyes, what you look like. Do you look clean? Is your hair natural? Is your hands pretty and they clean? Do you got titties? Do you got ass? That's what brothers look at. And some of you are getting ranked accordingly. Brother Samuels didn't use the number 7. I understand why, because that's normally the first number that comes to people's mind when you ask them to rank themselves. Most people are gonna say they're 7 because it ain't too high, it ain't too low, it's just right. And I don't mind that. That's why my scale starts at a 7. If you're a 7-up, that means you are the cream of the crop. You're the creme de la creme, if you will. You are some of the baddest ones out here. Now, I'm going to say this, and I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but everybody ain't a 7-up. Most of you, don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger. Most of you is going to fall in the 5 below category. And no, I'm not talking about the store, but maybe a little bit. Everybody's not going to be pretty. Everybody's not going to be bad. Everybody's not going to be fine. And plus, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So your man might think you a 7-up. But the congregation going to say you probably a 5 and below. And there's ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being 5 below. As a matter of fact, just like the store, 5 below, if you're a 5 below woman, most of the time, you got good value. Shout out to D-Money for that slogan. 5 below, you got good value. There's a lot of good things about you that men find desirable. You got all the components of a good woman. But your looks have you limited to 5 and below. Some of your 4s, most of your 3s, and so on and so forth. When you add in children and you add in mileage and you add in your body count, see that affects the scale. See, you can be a 9 on the scale and the looks, but if you got 3, 4, if you 4 for 4, you can't keep that 9 ranking. You drop down to maybe a 6 or 5. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's some value in a 5 below. Most of the time, my brothers, most of the time, a 5 and below is what you're going to end up marrying. I wish I had a witness in here. That thing just shot all up in my spirit. 7-ups are nice to look at. Them are nice side pieces. That's eye candy. That's not something that you invest in long term because most of the time they don't have no skill set. They can't cook. They can't clean. Most of the time, let me just be real in here today. Most of the time they can't even fuck. Oh, come on, Jones. Come on. They just pretty. They got bodies. They pretty. They got cute little voices. But that's it. They're limited. My brothers, in this socioeconomic climate, in this dating climate, I'm going to teach you a little economics right here. And I'm not even good at math, but I'm going to teach you something right here, fellas. I wish I would write this down. Do y'all remember during the pandemic and the stores was half-ass open and toilet paper was $25 a pack? Y'all remember that? Do you remember that? You remember when toilet paper was $25 a pack and you can only get 1 or 2 rolls or whatnot that you literally gonna wipe shit with and flush down the toilet? Y'all remember that? Thank God them days is over with. Oh, hush. Toilet tissue was $25 a pack. You remember when them eggs was $10 a carton? All these things. See, demand drives up the price. Oh, I wish I had a witness. I'm about to give you something right here. Your demand versus your inventory drives up the price. If everybody wants to sell them up, and there's only a few of them here, well, now the price got to go up. Oh, I wish yesterday's price ain't today's price. Oh, come on now. Stick with me, brothers. I know it might be a little deep for y'all. when you look at a Five Below, there's way more Five Belows than there is demand. What does that mean, Jones? That means that the price of a Five and Below has got to come down because the demand on them is not that high. Oh, my Lord. The shelves are full of Five and Below. So you have to cut prices to move that product off the shelves and make some sort of profit. Oh, I'm about to give you to it. I'm about to give it to you. I'm about to give it to you. What are you saying, Jones? I'm saying some of y'all are paying top price for some bottom shelf Coochie. Oh, come on. That's right. That's right. You willing to pay the ultimate price for some basic bottom of the barrel Coochie meat. And don't get me wrong, it's got some value. It's got great value. That means it ain't $40, it's about $10, $15. It ain't phone bill money no more. It's about water bill money. That's right. You ain't got no business paying a phone bill or a light bill for a Five Below. You just pay her $20, $25 water bill. And really, the 7 months are overpriced because, see, this is the thing about it now, brothers, and see, we are living in the best time to be out here in these streets. Do y'all not realize that right now the sexual market is overloaded? See, you ain't got to buy no more porn. You ain't got to do no OnlyFans. All you got to do is go to Instagram, go to Snapchat. You're going to see everything it is that you need to see. Because just like I said before, in the commandments of make cheating great again, see, when you have competition, good God Almighty, it brings out the best in people. And right now, all the 7 ups and the Five Belows are actually competing. That's right. The Five Belows are pulling their titties out, they shaking their ass, they showing everything they got, they taking pictures with their legs spread like the 23rd song. You can see whatever and have whatever you want. Well, that's taking all the attention off the 7 ups. So guess what they doing? They got to do some of that nasty shit too. That's why it don't make sense to me why all these girls are lining up and bashing Sexy Red. See, Sexy Red's a Five Below. Sukihana, whatever her name is, they Five Below. But guess what? They's out here selling themselves at a low price. So the 7 ups got to lower their damn price. They got to come down. I wish I had a witness in here. That's why it don't make sense for you to be a capiest and put these capes on. It don't make sense for you to be out here sampling. It don't make sense for you to be out here trying to prove yourself. Do you not know that you are at an all-time demand? Your attention and your time is important to these women. Your time, your attention is more important than your beef. I wish I had a witness in here. That thing betwixt your legs, my brother, is more valuable right now than it's ever been. Because the ratios are going up. It's what, 10, 11, 12 women to one man? If you got 12 women at your disposal, why the hell are you sitting up here chasing after and ho-humming and hemming and hawing and date manning and movie manning and dinner manning when you got 12 already ready for you? And you ain't got to do nothing. Oh, good God of me. Wait a minute. Am I on the right thing? No, I'm not. Excuse me, y'all. I had to pull up the wrong. Trying to follow the comments. Okay. Yeah. There's 12 of them. To you. Oh, wait a minute. System trying to. There we go. There's 12 of them. To one of you. The prices are plummeting because they are out here twerking the price down. They out here trying to out-twerk each other. They out here pulling their titties out, acting like they nursing their babies. They doing everything to get your attention. Haven't you seen that? All you got to do is stand back, let them fight it out, and whoever survives, that's who needs you. That's who you need to be with. But don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with a Five Below. Quit chasing after 7-Ups. Let them chase after you. Quit chasing after any of these women. Get you a Five Below. I'm going to tell y'all a quick testimony about a Five Below experience I had. Now, if she watched the show, it should be all right. I was messing with this nurse. We started off texting every day. Well, first we started off inboxing each other on Facebook. And then it turned, I noticed she kept liking all my stuff. She liking on me. She loving on my posts. And then finally we decided to inbox and text, and she started sending me little pictures of a coochie meat and her titties. And I ain't got no lie to tell you. Hell, I was doing bad at the time. Struggling my ass off. But she came in the clutch because she's a Five Below. And she understood that. She understood that she wasn't a 7-Up. She was a Five Below, and she had to act accordingly. One day I was doing pretty bad. I was feeling mighty low. It was on a Friday night. I never will forget it. So she was talking, and she slipped up and said, I want some of that thing. I said, baby, she lived out in Hermitage. I said, baby, I would love to give it to you, but I'm a little weak. I ain't ate nothing today. Why you ain't ate, baby? I ain't got no money, baby. I'm doing bad right now. Well, how about if I take you to get something to eat? Oh, my ears perked up. Oh, that'd be perfect. Where you want to eat at, baby? Whatever's close to your house is fine. Oh, how about Golden Corral? I love me some Golden Corral. Yes, ma'am. She said, if I feed you, will you eat me too? Absolutely. But baby, that's another problem. What's wrong, babe? Baby, I ain't got no car right now. I don't know how I'm gonna get to the Hermitage. I work downtown. I don't have no car. Baby, that's okay. I'll come get you. I swear to God, it's a true story. This girl drove from the Hermitage all the way to the Cordell Hub building on Fifth Avenue. Picked me up, drove clear back to Hermitage. She fed me like she said she would. Took me to her place. We did the movie Life. She turned on the movie Life. I don't know why she turned that shit on. But she turned on the movie Life. And by the time they got the raised boom boom room, I done shot her walls up. She packed me up. She's gonna take me home now. I'm living in East Nashville. That's right. You keep score. She done drove from Hermitage to downtown, back to Hermitage. Now she's gonna drive me out east and then drive her ass back to Hermitage. But she threw in a little bonus that I wasn't expecting. Oh, glory be to God. But on our way home, she stopped by the automatic teller machine, the ATM. Oh, won't he do it? She drawed out $300, hand to me. Say, here, baby, I want you to have this because I hate to see you struggle. You a good man. I done whipped up some tears. I can't accept this. I can't accept this. And I know good damn well I ain't giving this money back. But I done whipped up some tears. Sister Morris, this is a real story now. I whipped up some tears. She said, no, don't cry. She wiping my tears. I got plenty of money. Don't worry about the money. I want you to be okay. Don't you got a little boy? Yeah, I do got me. I got me a little boy. Well, you need some money to get you to the next payday. So here, you take it. And matter of fact, if you need something else, just let me know. See, that's the power of having a Five Below. Now, all of them don't end like that. I wasn't planning on it, I'm being honest. But they know they got to do something extra. They got to be a superwoman because they don't get a lot of offers. They're not getting a lot of playtime. And all I had to do was give her my time and attention and gave her some 7.5 dick. That's all. I didn't give her the whole 10 on the Richter scale. I just gave her just enough. Brothers, that's what you need in your life. You don't, 7 months is a lot of stress. That's a lot of maintenance. 7 months got a lot of psychological issues. You would be surprised. They say they fat as hell, but they think everything is wrong with them. They think they're too fat. They got too much cellulite up underneath their knee. They got a little. They can pinch the side of their stomachs. They think they fat. Their nose too big. Their teeth ain't perfect. They always find something wrong with them. They insecure. See, a Five Below, they know what they working with. They ain't insecure. They on that Mary J. Blige. Just take me as I am, or have nothing at all. Just take me as I, yeah, that's what they're working with. They know what it is. So, brothers, do yourself a favor. See, good God Almighty. See, winter is coming. See, this is my last point. I'm segueing to my last point, and I'm going to cut you loose. See, winter is coming. And you got to start, fellas, even my sisters, my precious sisters, you got to start asking yourself, oh, good God Almighty, are you winterized? Is you prepared for when it's cold outside? Girl, who are you holding? You should be holding me. Well. Yeah. It's about to be winter time. It's gonna get cold. Life slows down. Ain't no more of that partying all night long. Ain't no more going out every weekend. Ain't no more hot girl summer. Ain't no more of that. See, now it's time to start thinking about hibernation and laying up and booing up. It's boo season. It's cuffing season, as the young folks say. And see, brothers, you got to be prepared for this. See, women prepare for this. This is the advantage they have over us. These women know, they can smell it. I wish I had a sister that just to testify. They can smell when that winter is coming, and they start to act right. They put up all that whole shit. They put them whole boots up. They put up that little dental floss they've been wearing, and they bring out their little sweaters, and they nice out them some of them sundresses, they gone. They pulling out them Ugg boots. They pulling out their galoshes. They trading in their summer wig for their winter wig. Yeah. See, you can't show your body in the wintertime. You can't show nobody what you're working with in the wintertime. That's why you got to catch it right now. Right on the cusp of fall before it gets too cold. So they're going to make one last push. And then it's going to be time to boo up. And brothers and sisters too, you got to start winterizing yourself. What you mean by winterizing? You know how you have to winterize your car? You got to go get your little antifreeze flush. Make sure you ain't leaking because you don't want your shit to freeze up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to make sure your heater coils is working properly because you don't want you riding around in no cold-ass car. You want to make sure your furnace is lit. Your little space heaters, you put them out the attic. Time to take the air conditioners out, shove them, make sure the windows are closed and see you winterizing. See, playtime is over. That's why so many of the animals, we can learn so much from animals. See, they store up all summer. They work their ass off all summer storing and preparing for winter. We've got to start doing the same thing for ourselves. Oh, I wish somebody had, because it just helped me right here. It's time for you to start trimming the fat. You might have been talking to 2 or 3 people all summer long. You've been dancing betwixt all 3. You've been choosing which one you want to play with, which one you want to lay with, which one you want to stay with. But see, now you got to put your foot in the ground and say, you know what? I'm gonna settle on in with this one. Because winter's coming. Don't nobody want to be alone. What do the lonely do at Christmas? Yeah, they want to be alone at Christmas. You don't want to be out in Thanksgiving at Big Mama and them house and you by yourself. That means you got to do some work. That means you got to do dishes. People going on hay rides together and having weenie roasts and marshmallow roasts and all of those kind of things. You don't want to be by yourself. All these family movies about to come on. All these boo and babe movies, and here you is by yourself. It's time to prepare for winter. It's coming. Start to winterize yourself. You don't want to be out here stuck in the snow. You stuck at work, you stuck in traffic, you don't got nobody to help you, your ass running out of gas. You're going to need your helpmate. Oh, good God of me. It's time to prepare. Don't wait till the last minute. It's time to stop playing. It's time to stop sliding and slipping and sliding and tipping and dipping. You out here living pillar to post. Now it's time to buckle in and lock in on one person that's going to take care of you for the winter. Do a self-check. Do a self-evaluation. Are you ready for the winter? Is your finances ready? Is your mind together? Is your heart regulated? Do you have some mental illness that you need to address? See, now's the time. Because, see, you don't want to be sick and shut in the winter time and you fighting your own personal demons. Oh, Lord. When it's coming, it's time to settle it up. Decide what you gonna do, who you gonna be with. You don't want to wait till the last minute. Come Christmas, you know, y'all, everybody say the same thing. Oh, Christmas just another day. Bullshit. Say that to a motherfucker who want to be booed up. I wish I had a witness in here. Oh, Christmas just another day. Only reason why you saying that, because you ain't got nobody to spend that day with. Well, let me get ready to get up out of here. Quick recap before we go. Fuck them kids. Parents, give yourself some peace of mind. Fuck these kids. Put these motherfuckers out and turn your back on them. I can't turn my back on my child. They done turn their back on you. Fuck these kids. Fuck brick women. Don't ask for protection if you can't keep yourself out of harm's way. Get you a Five Below. Ain't nothing wrong with a Five Below. They got good value. Last but not least, winter is coming. And you need to be winterizing yourself and preparing. You should have been gathering and storing because winter is coming. I hope y'all enjoyed this show. I hope that you like it, share it, watch the replays on what are you? Apple Podcast and Spotify's. Yeah, do that. We appreciate y'all coming. I will have a show on Sunday. We're gonna get back onto a normal routine. Just been working like crazy and having weddings and all that good stuff. So now like I said, it's wintertime. I'm about to lock in myself and get myself together. So with that being said, y'all have a good night. Love you. We'll holler.